That's one of my greatest opening lines. 109 today. You know, dog hasn't been out all day and this whimpering, got to go. Open up the sliding glass door and, I said, all right, go ahead. And she steps outside, takes 2 steps, walks back in. Nah. Too hot. Now I gotta wait till 9 o'clock when it gets down to 90 degrees. That's a big deal out here. The concrete and the asphalt and the pool decks and all that stuff gets so hot. I mean, you gotta watch out for dogs' paws. I mean, you do. You really gotta be careful with that. Take a hose, in the backyard if you got pavers out there. Gotta do that. The shows that I have where I show photos and images, the rule is this. I have one rule when I show an picture. First of all, you can't trust any photo. They're never real, right? But my rule is that when I see a picture and I laugh right away, it's worth showing. Got to laugh right away, real or not. And so I give you this. The Lingerie Football League. And it might even be called the National Lingerie Football League. Point made. Ladies, I wish you the best of luck this year. I hope you win a couple of games. I don't know, 8, 9 years ago, I was driving through the desert, Mojave Desert, and I ran across this town called Randsburg, and I want you to take a look at it. Population couldn't be more than 80, 90, I don't know what the deal with the town is, but it's poor, rundown, the most rundown town I've ever seen, but it's alive. A guy and old lady sitting on their porch are waving, come on in, welcome, go look at the jail, and picture that. And the jail is a big, it's a famous monument in California, this Randsburg town, stricken completely with poverty. And this photo here, it got me because look, it's the magic bus, people. It's the magic bus. There it is. If I'm not mistaken, is that like a Datsun pickup truck? Bottom right corner, a Datsun. A couple of Volkswagen buses in that photo, I think, up top there and beside the magic bus. What a town. Fascinating. Randsburg, California. Look it up. Worth a visit. A lot of good camping around there. I just ask silence as we partake in Poetry Corner today. A poem written by the amazing author and poet Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Papa was a copper and Mama was a hippie. Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on a bank in the state of Indiana. California, show your teeth. She's my priestess, I'm your priest. Yeah. Papa was a copper, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you for observing silence. I'm an agency hound. I'm a television agency and commercial hound. This is where the irritable bastard comes in because there's too many frickin' television commercials. It's gotten so bad. And I have to laugh because in my transition from rock, quote unquote, icon to regular Joe, I worked at Best Buy in the electronics department, loved that stuff. And an older couple came in looking for a new television, right? A man and his wife. And his wife said, hey, can you find me a cheap television that we can look at that's good quality TV? I said, yeah, sure, I got the perfect TV for you. Follow me. And as we walked to the TV section of Best Buy, her husband is just yammering me, killing me in my ear about how many commercials there are on TV these days. 75 years old. He went on and on and on, and that's what old men do. It's always been like that, I guess. And I have salespeople friends that say, never too many commercials. But there are. God, they're awful. But I'm a TV and media hound, and you see these horrid commercials on television. And it's these, they try to do this happy and I'm so gay and I can dance and, and all this. And they're always pharmaceutical commercials. I mean, look at this. And I think it's, what's the name of it? Jardiance.
Well, it's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance at each day's start. As time went on, it was easy to see I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection.
And by the way, when I say gay, I didn't mean it that way. I meant actual happy. Okay? Jardiance. Take a look at it. And look at the poor guys in the commercial. Don't blame the actors. It's not their fault. They're just trying to make a buck. Dancing around the 50, 60, 70 years old, I don't know, maybe 50. And some, agency has decided they're going to have dancing in their pharmaceutical commercial. And these poor guys have to do it and girls have to do it. Look at them. Completely asinine. Just look. And the fun part about all of these pharmaceutical commercials is really reading the side effects disclaimer at the bottom. I stop them. Hell, I stop them and then look at them because there's always some, side effect that includes the fact that you may die. Always. I laugh every time.
Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden...
And this one, I just happened to catch this, and this ad is about diabetics and sugar control, and I just happened to catch this in the disclaimer. The area between the anus and the genitals is called the perineum. And my first question here, friends, is what does the perineum area have to do with your high blood sugar content? Now, where I'm from down south, it's not called the perineum. I'm telling you. It's called the taint. And if you don't know what the taint is, well, let it go, But if you do, you're laughing your ass off right now. And look, and if you're curious what the taint is, ask a Southern person. Don't ask anyone else because it doesn't do the definition of the word taint right unless there's a Southern accent behind it. The taint it taint the anus and it taint the genitals. Used with other words. Which if I were in a baseball dugout where you can say anything, it's the only place in the world where it's uncensored, Or, at a bar, another place, I'd use the right language and the right verbiage for that, but I just can't do it in front of a camera. Believe me, when you get the right person explaining it to you and telling you what the taint is, you will laugh. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just let it go.